Welcome back to AKTV, and we are here at Istanbul Blockchain Week with Miss Daria from ICP. Hello, Miss Daria. How are you doing today?
Hello, it was 2 really busy days. Thank you for the organizers of the conference. It is a great amount of people here for the August, the vacations time, so I am glad to be here. Actually, it is my first conference in Turkey, for example, my boss from Switzerland, he came here and he said that it was bigger than as France. Yes, so the biggest Ethereum conference in France was not so huge as this one. So we are glad to be here. We are thankful and grateful for the Web3 community in Turkey, for this active position and for this a lot of players, interesting people, smart people. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure. So what do you think of the Turkish community so far?
Actually, there are a lot of developers, young guys, blockchain clubs from universities. They inspire me because I have never seen so much activity inside university on the blockchain field, and it is great for us as ICP Turkey Hub because we need to work with young talents and we need some help from the local community, from the local players to enter the market. Yes, so it is great that we have met all these people here on the conference, and also we have great connections already. We have a lot of partners, and we have a lot of partners in line to grant them, to support them with budgets, and to make this Web3 ecosystem bigger and make it grow in Turkey and in all over the world with the help of your Turkey community, because it is strong. I think one of the strongest in the world, actually.
I totally agree with you. The Turkish community is continually expanding in terms of the Web3 aspect. So tell us a little bit more about ICP.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for the question. So ICP, Internet Computer Protocol or blockchain, it is layer 1. That is infrastructure for any DApp or any Web3 service that you want to build. Even corporations or governments could use this platform to make some Web3 cases, to know how to work with open blockchain market. We help them, but the main focus on the startups, on the talents, on entrepreneurs, devpreneurs, developers who want to build a business, and business owners who want to integrate blockchain technology in their day-to-day activity.
That's great to know. So let's dive deeper into ICP. So how does ICP enable the creation of Web3 services and enterprise systems?
Yeah, so if we will talk in simple words, in previous years there was like Amazon AWS as a global player that provides infrastructure for startups to develop services. Also there was like Google Cloud and other general players, and we're trying to compete them actually. We're trying to build new kind of decentralized infrastructure for every service. We have some special features. I think that I will tell a little bit more about them further.
That's pretty interesting. So you mentioned about decentralized also aspect of ICP. So what sets the internet computer apart from other decentralized networks when it comes to scalability and hosting capabilities? Can you please elaborate on that?
Yes, of course. So it is the most interesting part for me actually, because there are a lot of instruments around us, a lot of layer 1s, and you need to choose wisely. And there are 2 aspects. First, technical aspect. Yes, it should be useful for developers. For example, we have the cheapest storage. It is all about the data right now. All services are based on the huge amount of data, and you need to store it safely and cheap. Yes, so we have this cheap storage. We don't have commissions and gas fees for end users. Yes, so when you try to use any Web3 service, you always pay, like for every movement. We think that it is not the right way to work. Yes, we think that business should own some costs and people should own some costs. So we don't have these gas fees. Also, the transaction cost is really cheap. One more thing, sometimes you need to integrate general world APIs like Web2 services with Web3. Also businesses need this function, so we just made it simple for developers to integrate previous world and our future. It is also the main feature. So there are some special aspects that divides us from Ethereum, from other layer ones, and actually our developers was sitting and thinking how to make it cooler, how to make it useful for people, for young developers who just need 2 or 3 days to deploy something simple, to start building. Yes, because we're not like a huge enterprises. We don't have these thousands of developers inside. Sometimes one startup, it is just 2 engineers and they have small amount of resources, and they also need to be able to build something cool and useful for people, and we give them this infrastructure.
Totally, I totally agree with you, and it's good that ICP makes it simpler for them to use. So could you provide me an example of social network or media streaming service that could be hosted on internet computer?
Of course, so it is all about people, and no gas fees leads us to a lot of social fi cases. So we have like more than 20 of them. For example, we have this Discover social media. It is based on communities. Yes, so in this social media, you need to build the community around your project, around you. And I believe in communities, and I believe in a great UX. Yes, when the service looks great for people and it is simple to use it. So these guys, they developed really nice and beautiful place to communicate. It is the first, my favorite maybe project in the ICP ecosystem. Also we have this open chat. It is like decentralized Web3 WhatsApp maybe. You can send the tokens there, you can communicate, chat, and actually there is a huge Chinese community inside. Yes, because sometimes they are forbidden to use some services, but they simply could use open chat or Discover or District or any other social media. They are not forbidden, they are open for everybody. So sometimes it is like a great instrument to communicate with people in all over the world, because we have all different rules. Yes, sometimes it is like not simple to join new network, and we give them the simple instruments that could be used in all over the world. Also, one more case, it is funded.app. It is crowdfunding platform. I love this case because sometimes startups need a place to raise a little bit money from their community. Yes, and it is a platform for them, but it is not the only case. Also, we have impact initiatives. For example, when there was earthquakes in Turkey, we just started a campaign to bring money to people here, and it was simple to share this link of this campaign for all social media. It was just a simple path for people how to spend their money on this case. Yes, so Web3 in Web3 we have these platforms to help people to solve these problems like in real time, fast enough, not to work with banks, not to work with some huge MasterCard or some other players. Yes, we just go to funded.app, start a campaign and share a link, and you get money for these people for impact initiatives.
That's pretty interesting that ICP also helps in terms of calamities, and it's very fast, and people can access it, everyone can access it. So to follow through with that, as the internet computer services to follow through with that, as the internet computer evolves, what future developments or improvements are you anticipating to further enhance its functionality?
Yeah, so internet computer is one of the most important players of this market, but we live in the competitive world. There are other chains, and recently we decided to integrate with them actually. So we understood that the market of Web3, it is new, and we all need to share our target audiences, our methods. So we decided to integrate with Ethereum because it is the most popular blockchain right now, and sometimes you need this integration to build some useful DeFi services, for example. Also, we made layer 2 for Bitcoin because it is also important cryptocurrency, and sometimes developers need to use it cheaper and faster. So we made this instrument for them. It names CKBTC. Yeah, so we will have CKS also, yes, soon, and I think that next integrations with other blockchains we will decide also with our community. Yes, because we have this special forum for developers. They talk to each other. They try to understand which blockchain we need the most. Also, there are business people who decide with them, who vote. Yes, so it is the huge community, IC people. You can check on Twitter and also join our forums, Discord to be a part of this discussion.
That's incredible. So for my last question, what can you say to the ICP community and anything that they should be excited about in the next few weeks?
So we just opened this community grant program. It was the summer was the start for this program. We tested it. It has a great results already. So if you are the part of ICP community and you have passion to create a content, to provide some educational activities or events, you can have a chance to get a grant to be supported by Definity and ICP to make these initiatives live. So and in the future, in nearest future, we will have ambassador program. There is an announcement on the main website already. It is not opened yet, but be ready. Soon you will be able to become an ambassador of ICP and also earn rewards for that.
That's amazing. I'm pretty sure the ICP community would be so excited about this news. Thank you so much for having us here. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your stay in the event. Thank you.
Thank you for the interview. Thank you for the conference. We will have a party soon. So hope to see all the participants there. Bye-bye. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having us here.